country's economy. President Jammeh's support and special attention on women and youth was also hailed by Honorable Babu Gaye. The nominated members said Gambian youth have affirmed their loyalty to President Jammeh and no cynic can poison their thoughts. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
Hundreds of people have recently gathered in the North Bank region settlement of Kintekunda for the installment of Alaji Fabala Kinte as new chief of Lower Badibu district. Babukar Kamara was there for GRTS and he reports the new chief was employed by Governor Lamin Queen Jammeh of the North Bank region to uphold the principles of fair play and justice in accordance with the 2002 Local Government Act.
He arrived at the gathering with much honor and dignity, awaiting the confirmation of his new title as Chief of Lower Badibu District.
I, Save Alaji Fabala Fadia Masire Jankos Kinte.
I, Save Alhaji Fabala Fadia Masire Janko Kinte.
Of Kintekunda village in the Lower Badibu District.
Of Kintekunda village in the Lower Badibu District.
Having been appointed as CFO of Lower Badibu District.
Having been appointed as CFO of Lower Badibu District.
His appointment came as a distinctive hegemony dating back to 1935, when his lineage was said to be in authority of the district he now leads. However, his new oath of service and allegiance embedded on provisions of legal instruments and policy content seeks to remain so long he maintained the oath administered by Governor Lamin Queen Jammeh of the North Bank region.
I shall execute my functions as CFO.
I shall execute my function as CFO.
Without fear or favor.
Without fear or favor.
Affection or ill will.
Affection or ill will.
I shall support all policies and programs of the government.
I shall support all policies and programs of the government.
And remain loyal to the leadership.
And remain loyal to the leadership.
For how long his leadership will last remain unpredictable. But one thing certain is he has the support of his people and constituency, and now been challenged with upholding the principles of fair justice. Babukar Kamara, GRTS.
Following the demise of Caliph General Serigne Mansour Sy of Tivaouane in the Republic of Senegal, which sad event occurred on the 9th of December 2012, His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, dispatched a special envoy to Tivaouane to attend the funeral and convey his condolences on his behalf, his family, government, and the people of the Gambia. A media release from State House reveals that the special envoy to Tivaouane was led by Honorable Usman Sanka, Minister of the Interior, accompanied by the Imam Ratib of Banjul, Imam Alaji Chornamas Aka, Imam Momodu Lamin Toure, President of the Supreme Islamic Council, Imam Saja Fati, Imam of State House, 002 Seni Kamara, Amir of State House Mosque. The delegation, according to the dispatch, was received by Serigne Abdul Aziz Sy and family members amidst a large crowd. The release states that Serigne Abdul Aziz Sy, on behalf of the family of the late Caliph General Serigne Mansour Sy, expressed heartfelt gratitude for the benevolence and solidarity shown by His Excellency the President of the Republic during these difficult moments, acknowledging that this did not come as a surprise to him and the entire family of Caliph General Serigne Mansour Sy. His Excellency the President has always been there for Caliph General Serigne Mansour Sy and the entire family. Serigne Abdul Aziz Sy, the release went on, expressed his sex readiness and willingness to continue to further strengthen the already cordial relationship that exists between His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia and the late Caliph Serigne Mansour Sy and family within and out of Tivaouane. It concludes by saying special mention was made of the special envoy dispatched by His Excellency the President of the Republic during the funeral. U.S. President Barack Obama is demanding concrete proposals to deal with the gun violence dividing opinion in Washington, and tragedy gripped Pakistan this week when 9 people administering polio immunization were killed by unknown gunmen. We'll be back with those and other stories after this break.
EPM bu ñu ootee mu neex ci ngandum feeti Christmas Boxing Day programme bu fi musuta am di tombe 26th of December 2012 ca Dream Park ku ñu ko nettalal nga rëccu ay xeeti powu aada goo xalaat mu nga fa Cheikh Fall xontin kankurang kumpu pasa pasa gese gese mama para ak ay ndaanani artiste fii ci biir réew mi Jalex ji Manding Mori Badi Bunka Papa Ndiaye coppe di yëngal bés ba EPM di leen bettee bànneex programme bi di door benn waxtu bu leen ko kenn nettalil nduka mi di $300 rek ànd ak lekk ak naan $100 pour ñi ànd ak xale yi jokkool tey 798-3004 sponsored by Africell and Coca-Cola. Merry Christmas to you all from EPM.
What's your Africell number?
773.
What's your mobile number?
735.
What's your Africell number?
746.
What's your number?
My number is 215. 2?
You mean 72?
No, it's 2, and I am Africell 2. Africell 2? Hey, hey! Yes, 2 is Africell 2. Hey, hey! Africell introduces the new Africell series, the number 2.
Welcoming the number 2 to the Africell family.
From now on, the Africell lines will not only start with the number 7, but also with the number 2.
Get a new Africell SIM card now that starts with the number 2.
So now I can get an Africell number that starts with the number 2?
Yes. And when you receive a call from a number starting with the number 2, it's one of the new Africell lines calling you. My mobile number is 2, and
we are Africell 2.
Welcome back. U.S. President Barack Obama is demanding concrete proposals to deal with gun violence and he wants them by January. Mr. Obama said his Vice President Joe Biden will spearhead the effort, which is taking on a new urgency after the elementary school massacre in Newtown, Connecticut. CNN's Brian Keller brings us up to speed with that development.
The president said this time Washington won't just talk about tackling gun violence.
This is not something where folks are going to be studying the issue for 6 months and publishing a report that gets read and then pushed aside. This is a team that has a very specific task to pull together real reforms right now.
He urged Congress to vote early next year on an assault weapons ban, a ban on high-capacity ammunition clips, and close the gun show loophole so all gun purchasers are subject to background checks. The president's task force will recommend policies beyond gun control.
We're going to need to work on making access to mental health care at least as easy as access to a gun. We're going to need to look more closely at a culture that all too often glorifies guns and violence.
The president is hoping to seize this moment of heightened public awareness to push Washington to change.
If there's one thing we should have after this week, it should be a sense of perspective about what's important.
The announcement is quieting criticism from within the president's own ranks. Congresswoman Carolyn McCarthy, who lost her husband in a mass shooting, now feels the president is showing leadership.
We will follow the President's Commission on Education, mental health, and all the other things that need to be done to keep us safe.
But far-reaching gun regulations will no doubt be met with resistance from the National Rifle Association, which has yet to weigh in on the debate but will hold a press conference Friday. Senior administration officials say they are ready.
The NRA is an organization that has members who are mothers and fathers. And I would expect that they've been impacted by this as well. And hopefully they'll do some self-reflection.
It's still to be seen if there's a clash between the White House and the NRA on how to deal with the